challenger, Super Destroyer. And the champion and current USCW US Heavyweight Champion, Jason Hexx. This is for the USCW US Heavyweight Championship. This is one fall with a 60-minute time.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to United States Championship Wrestling. I'm Hollywood Jimmy Love, the voice of USCW. And what we have here is the USCW US Heavyweight Champion, Jason Hexx, defending his coveted title against his biggest challenge yet, the Super Destroyer, 6'8", 308 pounds. Well, you can definitely see that gorgeous Gary Garvin at ringside here, admonishing Mr. B. But the fans are clearly behind the Super Destroyer as he challenges the USCW US Heavyweight Champion, Jason Hexx, for the title. Gorgeous Gary Garvin telling the fans to shut up, but I don't think it's going to work. I think that's just going to make them more irate. Wow. Wow, Super Destroyer just took a knuckle sandwich, but he spit it out. And again, Jason Hexx ducking Super Destroyer and putting in some nasty jabs, but hasn't phased Super Destroyer. Ooh, man, Super Destroyer now. Boy, putting Jason Hexx right to the canvas right away. Oh, man. Big size 18 boot right to the jaw of one Jason Hexx. I think Jason Hexx has got a loose tooth. Gorgeous Gary Garvin apparently telling Jason Hexx he's going to be all right. And Mr. B counting Jason Hexx. He's up to 5 right now. Jason Hexx out there giving the fans some heat. Gorgeous Gary Garvin now warning Jason Hexx that he needs to get back in the ring. Mr. B continuing the count. Wait a minute now. Super Destroyer. Wow, what a maneuver. Jason Hexx brought into the ring unceremoniously, but what a nasty eye poke by one Jason Hexx. Now Jason Hexx trying to come back with a flurry now. Super Destroyer a little bit of, wait a minute. Jason Hexx trying to whip Super Destroyer, but Super Destroyer reverses the Irish whip, ducks a couple of reverse elbows, but Jason Hexx just runs into a big tree. Super Destroyer dropping that big leg right across the back of the cranium. Jason Hexx, he wasn't aware of that. Oh, wait a minute. Jason Hexx. Ooh. What a spine buster. Both of the knees driven right into the spine of Super Destroyer. It's laid him on the canvas here, and Jason Hexx now. Jason Hexx. Wait a minute, gorgeous Gary Garvin now raking at the eyes of the Super Destroyer. And now Jason Hexx, man, delivering some nasty punches. And now gorgeous Gary Garvin, he's over there mouthing off with the fans while Jason Hexx is trying to choke out Super Destroyer. And then again, wait a minute, there's a sneaky snake, gorgeous Gary Garvin. Man, I tell you, I'm behind the fans. I'm about tired of gorgeous Gary Garvin getting involved in the matches. This nice snapmare by Jason Hexx. Comes off the ropes with a drop kick right to the base of the skull. Going for the cover. Wow, what power by Super Destroyer. But again, Jason Hexx now trying to put the boots to the Super Destroyer. Forearms now, the point of the elbow right to the side of the cranium. Super Destroyer trying to fight back. Jason Hexx now driving the high knee right to the midsection. Snapmare on the Super Destroyer now. And now Super Destroyer in a bit of a predicament here. Jason Hexx now has Super Destroyer in that chin lock. Ooh, man. Knee right to the sternum, but then Super Destroyer, what great power, is able to shove Jason Hexx right off. Jason Hexx now has Super Destroyer in a compromising position now. As you can see there, Mr. B asking Super Destroyer for if he's ready to concede, but I don't think so. They're back now, both up to a vertical base. Whoa, man! Jason Hexx, man, what a devastating drop kick that puts Jason Hexx that puts that Super Destroyer to the canvas. But then again, that power of one Super Destroyer, unbelievable. Oh man, that short clothesline, and another one, man, that's like a tree limb. It's like running through the forest in the dark and just coming right across a tree limb there. Oh no. Super Destroyer came in with that high knee lift, but Jason Hexx moved out of the way and the knee met that top turnbuckle. Jason Hexx coming off that top turnbuckle with a double axe handle, but Super Destroyer was able to catch Jason Hexx. Ooh! That could be lights out for one Super Destroyer. Jason Hexx now slow to get up. Super Destroyer getting back up. That would have been the end of the match for any ordinary wrestler, but not with the Super Destroyer. Wait a minute, Super Destroyer. Jason Hexx trying to get Super Destroyer over, but look at the power. He's got Jason Hexx clutched by the throat. Ooh! What a high impact choke slam by the Super Destroyer. The finishing maneuver. And wait a minute, Super Destroyer now, he's got Jason Hexx. He's got Jason Hexx. Well, wait a minute, Lexi Fife has come out here. Lexi Fife now just shoves a steel chair under the bottom rope to Jason Hexx. Mr. B is preoccupied. Wait a minute. Mr. B calling for the bell. Super Destroyer was caught with the steel chair, and Jason Hexx retains his U.S. title. This is unbelievable. I can't believe this. Jason Hexx playing possum.
Your winner and still USCW US Champion, Jason Hexx.
I can't believe it. Gorgeous Gary Garvin. He had 6'8", 308 pounds, and one of the top contenders for the USCW US title, Super Destroyer. Super Destroyer, you're going to be at the fair here at the Baker County Fairgrounds. You're going to be taking on Slick Sleazy. What are your comments? What is your game plan against this one Slick Sleazy?
What is my game plan? What is his game plan? You're talking about a rookie taking on a seasoned veteran. One of the strongest men in pro wrestling. Slick Sleazy, you're going down.
Well, you heard the comments from the Super Destroyer, one of the top contenders, the largest pro wrestling athlete here in United States Championship Wrestling.